Ever wonder what makes Cantonese cuisine stand out in the culinary world? Well, let me tell you, it's a delightful blend of unique elements that sets it apart. At the heart of Cantonese cuisine lies an emphasis on preserving the food's original flavors. It's all about lightness, freshness, and letting natural flavors shine through. Now imagine a culinary tradition that values the quality of ingredients so highly that it's almost an art form. That's Cantonese cuisine for you. The light seasoning, slow cooking, and fresh ingredients all work together to create a symphony of flavors that is both subtle and profound. Cantonese cuisine is one of the most celebrated types of Chinese food worldwide, and within this rich tradition there's one dish that stands out: char siu, or Cantonese BBQ pork. This sweet, savory, and slightly sticky barbecued pork is a true representation of the Cantonese culinary spirit. Now, you might be thinking, what goes into making a popular dish like char siu? Creating char siu, a famous Cantonese dish, is both an art and a science. This culinary masterpiece begins with the selection of the right cut of pork. The pork shoulder is often the cut of choice for char siu, prized for its balance of lean meat and fat, ensuring every bite is flavorful and succulent. Next comes the marination process, a pivotal step that sets the tone for the entire dish. The pork shoulder is bathed in a mix of honey, soy sauce, and hoisin sauce, each ingredient playing a vital role in the flavor profile. The honey adds a subtle sweetness that complements the salty soy sauce, while the hoisin sauce, a staple in Chinese cuisine, imparts a rich, savory depth to the meat. The spices, too, are not to be overlooked. 5-spice powder, a blend of star anise, cloves, Chinese cinnamon, Sichuan peppercorns, and fennel seeds, is added to the marinade. This spice blend is a powerhouse of flavor, lending the char siu its distinct aroma and taste. After the pork has had ample time to soak up the flavors of the marinade, it's time for roasting. Achieving the perfect roast is a delicate balancing act. The objective is to create a tantalizing, caramelized exterior that encases a tender, juicy interior. The pork is roasted at a moderate temperature to allow the meat to cook evenly without burning the sugars in the marinade. As the pork roasts, the sugars in the marinade caramelize, forming a glossy mahogany glaze. This glaze is the hallmark of char siu, giving the dish its iconic look and irresistible sweet savory flavor. The final result is a plate of char siu that is a feast for the senses. The glossy, caramelized exterior gives way to tender, flavorful pork that melts in your mouth. Each bite is a symphony of flavors, a testament to the culinary prowess of Cantonese cuisine. And there you have it, a mouth-watering plate of char siu ready to be savored. So, what have we learned from our dive into Cantonese cuisine and the creation of char siu? We've discovered that Cantonese cuisine is a symphony of fresh ingredients and natural flavors. It's a culinary philosophy that celebrates the inherent taste of each component, rather than masking them with heavy sauces or spices. We've journeyed through the meticulous process of creating char siu, a beloved Cantonese dish. From the careful selection of succulent pork, to the artful marination that infuses each fiber with flavor, and finally to the roasting, where heat crafts a delightful balance between a caramelized exterior and tender interior. We've learned that in Cantonese cooking, achieving a harmony of flavors and textures is paramount. It's about the interplay between sweet and savory, between crisp and soft, creating a dish that's more than the sum of its parts. Next time you're enjoying a plate of char siu, remember the art and dedication that goes into each bite, and who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to try making it yourself.